quickly, my name is Hong Sin, and I am the founder and CEO for Sinwattana Crowdfunding. We are the first to be approved equity crowdfunding platform in Thailand, and they have successfully proven that crowdfunding can work in Thailand. And of course, starting on with the conversation on this whole purpose of this whole startup and investment opportunity, a lot of countries are still, in this situation. And now the model of working is that a lot of countries, VCs are, getting online, getting on phone calls, getting through all the social media or all the medias to have means and communication to explore possibilities of funding. While in country, within Thailand, there is just like for today's news, there is a huge conversation on companies into this whole pandemic situation where they are not depositing money, but they are using the money that they deposited to continue to survive and strive for this whole entire pandemic situation. And of course, there is also another very interesting conversation where we see family-owned businesses are now turning to stock exchange, whether if it's going to be the main board or the second board, they are looking to raise the extra funds as they could not predict what's gonna be like in the future. So with that said, in the Thailand scene, crowdfunding is just shaping up. Particularly in this whole pandemic situation, we see a lot of companies, SMEs, coming forward and exploring this alternative innovative finance. And through the means of our digital platform, where we can serve and match investors that are interested to continue investing in Thailand or helping Thai SMEs or startups to explore the international market. And the current Thai environment, you will see that, probably some of you are familiar with organizations like National Innovation Agency. This agency falls under the Ministry of, used to be under Ministry of Science and Technology, but now the ministry have changed the name to be called Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Research and Innovation. So I think about 2018, 2019, they have declared a very big sum of money to drive and change or create this whole startup scene. I think they allocated something like about 1.5 billion US dollars to encourage innovation, overhaul of the supporting of the financial system for startups to move forward, and to also have a very big aspiration of building 3,000 more innovation-based startup within the next. I think there are still another maybe 6-7 years to go to drive this goal. And they also partner with True Digital Park, where Joy and Dr. Hu is also very familiar. And True Digital Park, they are known to be like the country first in Southeast Asia largest digital innovation hub. And so other than NIA, there is also one more organization called DIPA in short, and they are actually, DIPA stands for Digital Economy Promotion Agency, and they are entity under the Ministry of, used to be known as Ministry ICT, but today this ministry is named under Ministry Digital Economy and Society. So they are very proactively grooming startup as well. And they offer a wide range of services and government funding through different initiatives. They recently started this whole conversation on Digital Startup Institute. and also focuses a lot on digital manpower, digital development, digital literacy. And of late, I had a conversation with them where they talk about how to empower the silver economy, because Thailand is into this whole, facing this whole aging populations as well. So I know I'm given only a couple of minutes, but one of the very key points that I also wanted to point out that today, those startups that we bring on board, they have gone through some level of curation, market validation and valuation. Wealthy has already done their round very successfully. And then, of course, we have Just Car, who is very ambitious in terms of the e-auction, car e-auction space in automobile. And of course, To Read, which is under the EdTech, they are very popularly known in this space for e-publishing. So without much further ado, I also just wanted to highlight one of the last key points, that what are some of the challenges that Thai startups faces. Back in the 2018, 2019, 2020, I mean, especially in the early stage, the startup ecosystems are still not as mature compared to probably Taiwan, America, and many other countries. But they have played a very proactive role in terms of stepping up, I mean, for the government support.
Vietnam, and I'm in charge of the innovation ecosystem building in Vietnam, helping the startup to raise funds in other countries. If the ticket size is small, we can directly invest in them. So for years, I'm trying to help the startup strategize their business model and how they build a team well, how they can meet the standard of the global market. And from that, we have the corporate innovation maturity index to how to connect the big corporate with the startup, where we promote the urban innovation. So those who want to penetrate in Vietnam market, so can join us for the market entry that we help them. Or those who want to expand their market in other countries from Vietnam, we help them too. And for the SME and SMB, for years that it been underestimated, we actually help them, and we digitalize their business model. And from there, actually, I can say that even like during this pandemic, their business grow quite well. And I'm from Vietnam. I still like I just moved from my office to the coffee shop, and I have to stay in the corner because I'm afraid that you have to hear some noises. So I moved to. So in here, currently we can hold the event up to 500 people, and I'm proud to share that. Like Taiwan and Vietnam, we quite successful with our COVID defension, and I am happy to share our fight and our achievement. And if any startup from Taiwan, especially from FCCI, I would love to support, and I would love to extend our warm welcome if they need my support from Vietnam. And once again, thanks a lot for let me sharing this, and I hope that we can have more collaboration in the future.
Hello, my name is Serena, and I'm from Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation, commonly known as MDEC. We are a government agency that is mandated to lead the ICT and digital economy growth in Malaysia. Established since 1996, starting with MSc initiative in Cyberjaya. Today, we look into various tech sectors from big data, IoT, creative digital industry, e-commerce, tech talent, and my division specifically looks into the growth of local Malaysian tech champion. We run the GAIN program to provide Malaysian tech companies opportunities in market access, funding, and visibility. It is with partnerships such as these with FCCI that we are able to promote cross-country collaboration to create a robust Asia tech ecosystem. I'm very happy that today we have 6 Malaysian companies pitching, Imagine AI, ONES System, Future Lab, Hari Gaji, Pasar Segar, and Chain Top. They are our most recent graduate from our funding program called Founders Grindstone. And on behalf of all of us, I would like to thank FCCI for providing us this opportunity to connect with your VC and your ecosystem. Thank you.